下式 downward posture. Our previous move. So this move, I'll start this side. We begin with single whip. Okay. We begin with single whip. Flat both hands. Again, smooth surface. You're looking at your left hand. Shift your body weight on the left side, so you are leaning on the left shoulder. And while you are shifting your body weight to the left, leaning on the side, leaning on the left shoulder, and you turn your head, looking at your right hand. So you will look in the horse stance. You are looking at your left hand. As you lean to your left shoulder, then you are turning your head, look at your right hand. Sink the right elbow. You chop to left hand side. And while you are also turning your body, rotating your hip, and chopping your left hand, turning. So let's break it down. Drop. And okay. If you want to break it down first, you rotate, closing your left groin to face east. So okay. Your body will then face southeast. Okay. Leaning on the left shoulder, your body is still facing south. Drop your right elbow, then closing your left groin, rotate your body to 45 degrees left, which is your southeast. Then your arm will be now pointing east. Why? Because in a single whip, our hands are 45 degrees each way. So as your body rotates 45 degrees, your hands also. So your arm was facing, your body was facing south, and your left arm was pointing southeast. So as my body rotates 45 degrees left, my body is now facing southeast, and therefore my left arm pointing east. And you also upright. Rotate your arms and upright. So your thumbs pointing upward and nose high. And you chop your right hand. So it becomes a lifting a look at South posture. Okay, thumb and nose height. And at this point, both of my foot point the same direction, which is southeast. my hands are pointing east. So that, in fact, I have to twist my upper body a little to get my right arm chopping or pointing at ease. Open your right groin. Again, similar to cow hands when we've just done. Open. Step forward a little. Okay. At this point, both pointing 45 degrees. Open. Now I'm back 45 that way, so it's like 90 degrees. Open a step. See that my heels were in this alignment, and now I step up a little. Now the heels, if I quickly do this, you will know that it becomes 1 foot width as we finish. So therefore, to mark our spacing, from this point, you bring your right leg forward to mark your 1 foot width in the final position. Okay. See that how my right leg is forward. It goes a step forward, then my left leg. So therefore, as I finish my posture, it will become a 1 foot width. Okay, carry on. At this point, you're still facing east. Your head, your left hand and right hand, fingers pointing east. Solid leg on the left leg, empty leg on the right leg. Left leg pointing southeast, so as your body. Right foot opened at southwest. Now, transfer your body weight from left to right. See? Because you're half step forward, so as you kind of lunging across, half leaning, half lunging across, so your body will go a little bit slide on this side. So on the side view, it should look like this. Okay. Then drop your left elbow so that they are now, the wrists are at shoulder height. Rotate your hip so you are now facing south, still sitting on this leg, leaning on this side. Then press down. Okay? Again. Drop your left elbow. At this point, your body is still facing southeast. So therefore, we adjust. Now we are facing south again, and press down. Notice that my fingers pointing forward, which is south. my foot, right foot pointing southwest, left foot pointing southeast. This is important because now I'm sitting on this leg, I'm pressing down, fingers pointing to the front. I open my hip, rotate my hip, my left groin, so that my left foot pointing from southeast to east. And so is my left hand. And I'm also rotating it 90 degrees, so the thumb points upward. Before that, my thumb was pointing sideways. And you also notice that my left hand traveling with my left hand, so both of my hands now pointing east. But left hand is thumb points upward, my right hand still pointing sideways. My left foot point to the east, my right foot point to the southwest. So it is a 135 degrees open. And then your hips still open, still pointing. Your body pointing southeast. Your left leg, left foot, your left toe, left knees are pointing east. Solid. Your right leg pointing southwest. Your face pointing south. And rotate your hips, closing your groins, and bring in your right toes, so you are now totally off pointing east. This is complicated to explain in videos, of course. Okay, hands down. Now, I'm still opening 135 degrees, and then raise my hands so that my wrist is above my forehead. My right hand still pointing down. Then I'm transforming from fingers pointing forward to palms pointing forward and fingers on the sideways. And right hand also. So if I do it 45 degrees, see if you can see. So you are now in a lunging position. Right hand pressing downward, guarding. Left hand pressing forward, guarding the forehead. So you can still see under here. Okay? Your hand does not block your view. Okay? Do it again. So I'll try to do it slower so you can see. Try to catch as much detail as you can. Um, 45 degrees. On the side.